What's up, guys? You're watching jmboytv, and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to You Can Have Me Anytime by Boz Scaggs. This was suggested by a patron, so you know I had to check it out. If you are a returning viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a ton. There are 100,000 of you guys that watch my videos and return to my videos, but over 85% of you guys are not subscribed. I know it can be easy to forget because my videos just pop up. I do the same thing sometimes. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the mini classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously, and if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestions, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs that got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video.
Here we are, a room full of strangers and an open door. Here we are, away from all dangers, but that open door is calling out, acting like a friend who wants to know if you might come away. I wonder what you'll say, and wander out again. On wings of the night, once again you'll take flight, and I don't hear your voice anymore. Night's dream will end, but I'll stay long after then, and you can have me anytime. Here we are, alone in the shadows of our lonely rooms. Here we all have those very lonely rooms, like our faithless child, frightened of the wild he runs and hides to keep from being still. We run around until we lose ourselves again. On wings of the night, once again you'll take flight, and I don't hear your voice anymore. Tonight's dream will end, but I'll stay long after then, and you can have me anytime.
Wow. Wow, that's all I can say. That solo really caught me off guard, but we'll get into that in a second. This song had like a really heavy feel to it, and by heavy, I don't mean like emotionally like overwhelming. I just mean like it's dense, like not in a bad way, but it just had a heavier feel to it. Love the piano in there. The bass line was solid on this one. I like how the violins would come in and like bring up the energy of the song. Overall, the song was like slow burn, and Boz wanted you to feel the emotion, and I think he definitely got that point across. But man, what an amazing solo by Carlos Santana. I didn't even think this would be a song where there could be a solo. That thought didn't even pop in my mind. And of course, Carlos put his special sauce on it. The guitar was speaking to you. It had tons of emotion, soul. He had his own verse in there. Carlos Santana just enhances any song by the umpteenth degree. And this is not even a crossover that I saw happening. Like those two names like don't even mix to me. Carlos Santana and Boz Scaggs. I have those guys in like two different, categories as far as like genre. This is really cool to hear. Now let's check out the lyrics on this song. He said, "Here we are in a room full of strangers and an open door. Here we are away from all dangers, but that open door is calling out again." So he's speaking metaphorically here. He's kind of saying like, here we are in our domain, in our, where we are at in life. This is our room and there's strangers in it, just indicating the world. And he's saying there's an open door. So that means like we're free to come and go as we please, but we're in this room because we want to be in this room. So they've chosen to be in that city around those certain people in this relationship, but that open door is calling. So there's temptation to leave the relationship from either him or her. Maybe there's something going on in the relationship, or one or the other just wants to explore new opportunities. Maybe they think the grass is greener elsewhere. This is some really deep symbolic stuff. Next verse he says, "Acting like a friend who wants to know if you might come away. I wonder what you'll say. You wander out again." So I think here he's still talking about the door. He says it's acting like a friend and wondering if you'll come outside. Everyone remembers being at home and your friend knocking on your door and asking if you can come out. So the symbolic door is kind of like beckoning them out, or one or the other. And he's wondering how this person is going to respond to being, lured out or being tempted. So the door represents like the unknown, or just temptation, or just a different experience. So overall, he's wondering how steady this relationship is. The chorus goes, "On the wings of the night, once again you'll take flight, and I don't hear your voice anymore. Tonight's dream will end, but I'll stay long after then, and you can have me anytime." So I guess this person that he's with often succumbs to this temptation of the door. She goes out, she comes in. He said, "On the wings of the night, once again you'll take flight." So you're leaving. So he's kind of staying put in this area, in this room, but she's not really interested in doing the same thing. So he's kind of just saying, "Hey, I'll be here, when you're ready to come back," which I personally think is a horrible idea. You're kind of allowing somebody to be inconsistent in your life and just come and go as they please. No commitment, no attachment. You're the only anchor, and that anchor is holding them back. Next verse he says, "Here we are alone in the shadows of our lonely rooms. Here we are hollows, very lonely rooms." So now that she's left, she's gone into her own metaphorical room, and it's lonely apparently. I'm guessing the grass wasn't greener in that other room. So I'm guessing he's sad because she left, and she's not having as much fun as she thought she would in this other room. So that temptation was not really worth giving into. She didn't find any fulfillment in those other rooms. Last verse I'll go over, he says, "Like a faithless child, frightened of the wild, he runs and hides to keep from being still. We run around until we lose ourselves again." So basically saying like this person is like emotionally immature. They're not willing to sit still and face the music, face the real problems that they're dealing with. Maybe they had some deep-seated issues that made them scared of commitment or scared to be in a relationship. So they left under the guise of like wanting to explore, but even out there exploring, they're left still empty and not fulfilled. So emotionally, this person stays nomadic so that they don't have to face, deep issues. Maybe they've been hurt in the past. Maybe they didn't have a good relationship with their parents, but for whatever reason, they can't form that proper attachment, and they don't want to think about why. So the song is actually very deep. Man, this is a solid song, great solo, great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll catch you guys on the flip.